Hello, everyone. So hypothetically speaking, this is me. The first thing that I was told if I want to do a TED Talk is not to start by introducing myself, actually. And I get it. You don't want to know that I'm Syrian. I'm 31 years old. I own 2 cats. But I'm sure I will grab your attention once I told you that I'm a cancer survivor. Yes, I am. I survived cancer 2 years ago. And when I received the email to see if I wanted to participate in the TED Talk, my first instinct was to delete that email. And then after 2 days, I thought about it. Actually, I would like to share with everyone the thing that crossed my mind once I finished the whole cancer journey. So I applied, and here I am. And to talk about that, we need to start from the beginning. So I had finished my university studies, followed by 3 years of unpaid training, and I was finally starting a paid job, and I was so excited because, my life was just beginning when I received a call from the staff clinic asking me to come and repeat the chest x-ray because they were suspecting something. And then after a couple of more x-rays and a biopsy, it was confirmed that I have cancer. And just like I'm guessing everyone here, cancer to me was my ultimate fear. Not only because it took my mother away 13 years ago, but also because personally, I do not believe anyone can be cured out of cancer because we're talking about tiny cells, like one of them can just go and hide somewhere, and then after a couple of years, boom, you have cancer again. But anyway, just like any other disease, it has a treatment and you need to take it. And that's what I did. So I started my treatment, and it's very important here to just mention a few facts about the type of cancer that I had. I had what's called Hodgkin lymphoma, which is one of the highest cancers with survival rates. It does not require surgery. It does not require radiotherapy, just chemotherapy. And all the expenses of the whole thing were covered by my job. And also, I was thinking that, okay, wait for it. I'm going to be so sad once I lose all my hair. But actually, when it happened, I looked really pretty, okay? And that's not just my opinion. Everyone told me that. That now, actually, when I hear my friends, they all complain that from hair loss. And I'm thinking in my head that, yeah, actually, I have hair loss now, but if we all became bald one day, I will still look pretty. So if you put all of these things together, you will see that my journey was fairly fine. It was not as hard or devastating as I thought it would be. And yeah, I forgot to put this one. Still, I finished my treatment, and everyone started calling me a survivor. And I became this inspiration. Everyone was so proud of me. And that's when it hit me. What about all the other really hard stories that we hear about, from people? And the first thing that will come to, the first thought that will come to your mind is pity and sympathy, instead of being proud of those people because they went through this specific situation. And that's when I thought about it even more. And I realized that since we are little, we are programmed to perceive things in a certain way. That when we are at the school, the kid who is good at math is the smart kid. The person who goes to medical school is the successful person. Cancer is the ultimate the most devastating thing that a person can face, and the cancer survivor is the strongest person ever. But I mean, why are we limiting ourselves to like one word and then one definition, while we can just widen that? And that's why I am here. I'm not here to underestimate any type of cancer or any cancer survivor. I just want you to widen your perspective, Think about yourself. Think about one situation that actually happened to you that was so hard to deal with, and you actually managed, to deal with it. Let's say like a loss of a close one, might be, like a child, a friend, maybe financial loss, divorce, bullying, raising a child with a disability, and I can go on. If you viewed those situations as a strength test, you will realize that just how I am a survivor, you are also a survivor. And you are all heroes, I mean, I don't even know. You might even be stronger than me, I'm just a medically proven survivor. And it took me being diagnosed with cancer and going through this whole thing to realize how strong I am, but you shouldn't, okay? Because I'm telling you that now. And I just want to say that life keeps, bombarding us every single day, since we open our eyes in the morning with tests, and we survive them every single minute. And speaking of minutes, I guess my time is up, and I'm glad for that, because I just survived my fear of public speaking. Thank you.